And welcome back. Map number 2, it's going to be Inferno, the map of dreams, the map that has such a rich history in Counter-Strike as it starts to sort of make its place known in Counter-Strike 2. The Mongols going to be taking on Atox. I'm still joined by Matt. See, Matt, we haven't gotten rid of you yet. How are you, mate?
I mean, the bed's made, but I'm not ready to go just yet. I'm doing all good, Blam, and it looks like the players are doing all good as well. So we start off the pistol round with a bang, and it looks like Atox is going to be the ones potentially coming out on top. Techno, last player standing right now. B-side open season. Techno looking to run it back, try and take some control.
I just heard the noise of the USPS without the silencer, and I want to curl up into a ball and cry myself to sleep. I'm gonna be real with you. That just sounds disgusting. Oh, there's no... Thank God Cabal put an end to that. I don't like the sound of the USPS without the silencer. It sounds weird, Matt. I don't like it.
That's the best, man.
No, it's no.
I've been pulling off the silencer since 1.6, mate. That's the best sounding gun.
Yo, what's wrong with this game? 9-10 is going to come out with the scout. He's got the best spawn for that top mid swing. We see the pistol upgrades coming in for the Mongols. They're forcing in here on their second round. We're going to see that Mac 10 come out for Dobu. Oh, annihilation. Absolutely taking 9-10 to the cleaners as that scout goes down. We're going to see the 4-man B stack coming through. Dobu is going to be absolutely abused by nades. As Cabal's already up in towards this bracket area of the map. He's maintained control. Techno is the only person here. And thank God he doesn't have the silencer taken off that Deagle, because he doesn't even get to ring out. We're going to see Cabal looking for more kills, finding himself a second potential for more to be done here, unless Blitz and Senzu decide to put an end to Techno's reign. The plant should go down. And it will.
Bomb's gone down. We'll see if it is all about to go down as well with it. Blitz actually has a good position, considering that we've got Cabal just running their way through. Blitz might not be accounted for here. Oh, good timing as well. Oh, not quite though. Annihilation, going to be able to catch them just as they line up their shot there. Getting a slither of damage through. It's just not quite enough. Senzu at least can pick up a Mac 10 as a consolation prize, but as they try and run their way back, Tobu's going to be waiting for them down Speedway. Shots coming out now, trying their best to get the kill, but the bomb is going to be their ultimate murderer in the end. So, round done and dusted, another to Atox.
Atox, you know, they've got themselves a good start here. We also saw this on Mirage before the before the Mongols were able to take over. Sorry, I'm just thinking about that USPS without the silencer again.
I'll bring it back to haunt you.
Never. I'm never playing Counter-Strike with you ever again after this. We're seeing Atox. They've got themselves a good start. The Mongols going to be on pistols yet again. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the full buy-in towards that next round. If Atox are able to, you know, get themselves... Oh... If I was going to say, if Atox were able to find themselves, you know, a pick before that nade stack hits, so much damage has been done with the util so far. Dobu is going to be looking for more kills, for more frags, trying to at least get up a little bit of cash with that Mac 10. Completely white. We're going to see 9-10 able to take out the first pick here. And the pistol was a great start for them.
Yeah, good start for them in order to get that kill there. Looking to see if they can find another as well. So they get a little bit of chip damage onto Cabal. So potentially could elevate them to greater heights if they can line up a few more shots alongside it. Cabal taking the slow and steady though, speeding onto the site now. They got the fire out. One goes down. 9-10 trying to do a little bit more, but will be shut down in the dark. Leaving it up to Blitz and Co to try and recover something here. If we can get another kill or two, definitely would be beneficial, especially if we can find an AK to take into the next round with it. But I think it could just be curtains for this round.
Could be curtains indeed. Those pistols no longer going to have a say here as they look to take off and try and look for maybe an exit or two. If they can get an exit each, I've got a feeling that these pistols can... They're in the right positions to do some serious damage as the bomb slowly ticks down. It looks like they're going to funnel straight in towards Techno. Can Techno do some serious damage? Oh, a
Ooh.
good dink. Eventually gets one. Won't be able to do anything more than that. No, no, please, please, no. I need Cabal to put that pistol away. Oh!
Well,
That's karma. That's karma.
MIQ's going to get put away.
That's karma. Taking the silencer off the USPS.
Someone else is going to do it just to spite you.
I hope they don't.
They will.
No.
If it's not them, it's me.
No, please. Please. You know, at least it's better than the M4A4 without the silencer. I'll give them that.
Yeah, I can agree with that one.
Like, that one's bad. Blitz better keep it on. I will say that.
Alrighty. Here we go. Into another round, though. It's going to be smoke central all around the map. Trying to take a bit of brackets control. Kills to line up alongside it. Nicely done on both sides. B control could be theirs if they do peek in this side. CT's got Mazzino wrapping around the back, though. Blitz to cover as well. So B might not be as secure as they think. But if they wrap it back to A, like it looks like they're heading towards, this could be an even better decision. Luckily, Blitz is playing that rotator role, though.
Yeah, Mazzino still not someone to have a bit of a sideway look at. Blitz is eventually going to be smoked off. Molotov going through top mid is at least going to find a little bit of damage as MIQ will go down. We're going to see that smoke push coming out as well. Blitz is going to turn away just at the wrong time. The gap in the smoke able to protect him. But Dobu has the timing. Will be caught out though by 9-10. Great hold on that angle by the AWP. We're going to start to see picks coming out left, right, and center. Mazzino in towards that A site. Going to be the last man standing. MIQ to find a pick as well. Mazzino looking to try and jiggle around a dance. A deathly dance as Annihilation goes down. MIQ will eventually fall. Will take Mazzino with him as 9-10 to pick up his third kill with that AWP.
Great way to take it back into the Mongols' favour here. Getting a bit of wind in their sails. It looks like Atox still got a bit of wind in their sails as well, bringing the AWP into the fray alongside some upgraded pistols. Could net them a side opening and or a plant at that. We'll see what's in store for them though. CT is already posted up, ready to stop them at the cross here. 9-10. Will they do it again? That's going to be the ultimate question. If not when, then. Here we go. Blitz. Just holding the corner, though. Cabal pondering on it. The A site could be theirs for the taking. They just need to find an opening here.
Can't believe you didn't make that rhyme. That hurt. Question is 9-10. Misses that first shot. Blitz looking to try and help out Mazzino and then getting himself one. It is going to be that wrap around in towards Speedway. MIQ has a fair bit of work to do here. As Techno looking for his own task as MIQ... Oh, he nearly has the blind up for it. He can only find the one. Techno there for the trade. It's going to be Dobby by himself. Has that AWP that was recovered from 9-10. Looking to try and keep it for his own accord. Will eventually find himself that shot onto Techno. Dobu looking for more damage. Dobu nearly had himself an absolute blinder of a round, but taken down. Mazzino is going to be the hero here for the Mongols.
Nicely done. Once again, you highlighted him in our last map as well, definitely putting in the hard yards, and it looks like they're continuing that tradition into this map also, definitely putting in a lot of hard work for their team, and man, maybe they might find themselves as the highlighted player of the day at the end.
Maybe.
See how things go though. Jumping in to the
maybe we do. And now the Mongols, if they're able to, you know, be able to stop these pistols as well, they'll be able to get themselves set up into a position where they've got themselves significant, you know, bouts of capital to be able to play off. They've got the Atox side losing a lot of momentum they got quite early on from the pistol round. This can be a massive swing round early on here in this Inferno.
Let's see if they are going to be swinging their way through on vines like Tarzan. Whether they will be able to spray their way forward. Spot already coming out. Senzu forced to retreat immediately. Does at least knock one down, but the trade coming through. Techno is just a bit too powerful when they come together in force, but the fire at least giving Techno a little bit of reprieve from the assault. And they've got a teammate to support them and many more on their way hastily here. He's desperately trying to clamber onto the site. Blitz going to say one last good night to them on that round though, and evening it up 3 for 3.
Never seen such a tender kiss from Blitz to be able to drop 2 players through that smoke. That HE that we saw as well, doing significant amounts of damage. We're going to finally see Atox come in with AKs. They're going to see an AWP brought in by Annihilation. And util for Atox going to be very limited here. It looks like we don't even have a single full belt of util. This MongolZ side, this is their chance to put the pedal to the metal. If they can win this one out, they can do some significant damage here to Atox. This could potentially even spell disaster for Atox in this second map. Oh no.
Whew. Living life in the fast lane with that one, taking away a nice quick kill for them. See if Atox can find one back, because it seems like they just keep losing members one after the other. Zesta luckily able to survive though, taking a lot of damage in the sequence there, but still holds on to life by a slither. See if Blitz is going to stop them from executing onto this one. Gets the spot of the shoulder, boulders past. And it's going to be 2 versus 4 now. 9-10 ready. Will they be able to execute when the time comes? Yes, they will. And it's going to be Zesta, last man standing. Left to do it all, and they will fall.
That's just a clean round from the MongolZ. The fact that we saw Atox fully invest everything they had in terms of their economy into that last round, they didn't quite have, you know, the full amount of strength, the full amount of power. That's why we saw Annihilation look to try and open up the account early on with getting that AWP pick. Wasn't quite able to. Atox was scrambling to find a pick to be able to open up some area of the map, and they really, you know, were going straight into brick walls all across the map. We're going to see Atox coming in. 4 HE nades, 2 smokes, a single flash. This is going to be... They're going to look for a nade stack to try and do some significant damage if they're able to. And if they can get a pick, especially with those nades, it'll be absolute bliss. Doku is... Sorry, Dobu, my apologies. He's going to be able to find that first pick. Mazzino to be able to get one back. Still losing 2 members here for Atox. Annihilation to find that pick onto Techno. Still have to deal with Blitz. That's not an easy task by any means of the imagination. That Molotov going to keeping Atox at bay. The MongolZ are definitely in control at this point here.
Yeah, really playing it through masterfully. MIQ, though, is able to find something back. Blitz going down. Dobu might find more. Oh. There we have it. Great double spray down there, playing around the smoke. And they do manage to even it up once again. 4 for 4, clawing their way into it.
Yeah, MIQ, but getting that pick with that AWP was really a massive turning point. We saw the aggression through that smoke near towards Coffin there from the MongolZ. It was punished. And when that happened, you know, it forced a very sort of drastic turn coming in. I think it was from Mazzino and I think it was Techno on that B retake. It forced a pretty drastic sort of move from them to at least try to win it back. And it wasn't quite successful as I think people were thinking it would have been, pushing that smoke as Techno gets the opening pick. Annihilation able to find Blitz. That's another good pick from MIQ. 9-10 needs to be able to find another pick and prevent that top mid aggression. However, he's going to be tucked away behind that smoke. This is where Techno and 9-10 have to be the big guys here. Be the big boys. They've got to stand up strong. As we see Techno finding one before dropping away over towards B. The MongolZ still spread, but look to be holding their angles well.
Yeah, certainly holding effectively there. Could be cut off by the mollies and a util coming onto site though. Luckily Mazzino going to be wrapping over. Should be able to support Techno, but Techno doesn't even need it. Catching 2 already, dodging past the AWP bullets there. Trying to go for the last shot. They get it. Nicely done. Techno solo holding and takes it for the MongolZ.
That's an ace. It's an ace from Techno to hold down that B site for the MongolZ. That's probably a massive round there. They're able to force Atox in towards, you know, a kind of average buy. They'll get full AKs. We won't see full sets of util on everybody. I think with the MongolZ here as well, if they're able to get Senzu to find a few kills, potentially even upgrade that MP9 to an AK in this round, they're going to be forcing Atox into a very, very unwinnable situation. And if you're Atox at the moment, you need to win this round to at least keep yourselves competitive, because that CT side is going to be so brutal to try and build off of if you've come in with a horrible, horrible T side. Crucial round here.
Imperative, they try and find success. 9-10, almost stopping them in their tracks. Will take damage in consequence, though. Cabal can work off this, take a bit more territory towards brackets there. See if they can burst past. They've got Mazzino to worry about, though. Well-placed nade does do a slither of damage, also moving the picture frame there. And we'll see if they can find some more onto the players here. 9-10 repositioning might manage to catch them as they try and go for an offensive approach.
Smoke's going down, trying to dissuade 9-10. That nade's actually going to pop the smoke. Won't quite see anything all too much. That shot could have actually hit someone through a wall if he wasn't careful enough. We're going to see MIQ look to try and catch the timing out against that AWP, but 9-10 holding that angle, expecting the fight. Senzu up close and personal on towards B. That early detection alarm system is going to force 9-10 to be that first rotation over. That AWP needs to hold the angle there. With that smoke going up in towards the cross, it's going to allow Annihilation in towards the site. We're not going to quite see that plant going down just yet. So much space has been taken. MIQ going to be caught out by Mazzino. That bottom mid fight from Blitz is going to at least find a kill. Cabal taken down. The 3v3 retake is on here on the B side.
Sino ready and waiting. Dobu holding the corner, though. Does get first point and will be able to take it down. Let's see if 9-10 can react in time, though. Peekaboo, I see you. And there'll be one to go. Nice trade back, and it is going in favor of Atox there. Nicely done to go 5 for 5.
That's just a great round for Atox. You know, we spoke about how crucial that round was going to be at the very, very start of it. You've now forced the Mongols into very low economic sort of territory at the moment. You're able to start building up that T-side economy. You know, bar, you know, MIQ on $0. You know, he's that one friend at the at Macca's after a night out, just being like, "Oh, can you buy me a Big Mac, bro?" He's one of those guys at the moment. No one likes those guys. We're going to start seeing as well Techno coming in on a pistol, Senzu coming in on a pistol, SMG upgrades. This force here from the Mongols is going to make or break the rest of this half. And if Atox are able to sort of hold off, I guess is the best word here, on the pressure that the Mongols are going to try and pull on, you know, we can't be seeing the Mongols coming into this halftime break, you know, down. And we haven't really seen that so far from the Mongols in sort of the last 6 months when they've played against teams, you know, from Asia, from Mongolia, from Australia.
Good shot to come out from Cabal, though. Going to be traded back here. 4 versus 4 situation now. 9-10. Not going to play it sneaky. Does get the timing and will be able to secure the kill in the end, trading out for a better weapon. So already is positive strides on the path to success here.
Yeah, those 2 kills for the Mongols are huge. They're able to recover 2 AKs here. There's still 2 SMGs that are going to be left around up in towards apartments. If we see Atox sort of regroup and head towards A, it can be difficult, but heading towards B is probably the right decision here. They can't have Annihilation being the first one to take contact. They need to have it be, you know, MIQ or Dobu. They can't allow the AWP to slowly expose itself to a deagle here. The smokes do go up to try and block out the Atox attack. Techno is going to eventually find one, traded away. That Senzu deagle isn't going to be able to do all too much. The plan's going to go down for Annihilation, a 2v2 retake here, Matt.
Here we go, down to 1 now. 9-10's out of here. It's all up to Mazzino. We're going to push up through Con now. MIQ watching the line from Garden there. Ready and waiting for Mazzino to push through potentially. The smoke going to be covered as well by Annihilation. Tight angle. Might actually allow them to slip through if they're not careful. They've already made it through so closely here. Ooh, taking their time. They do manage to get some shots out there. Baiting them out on the side a little longer. Tease will pull away with it in the end, though. It's nicely done by MIQ to secure there. And that's going to be 6 for Atox now.
That's a crucial round from Atox. They get away with beating out the Mongols' force. Atox, they should be quite comfortable here to pick themselves up a 7th. We'll see a very, very similar force that we saw in that last round. A UMP coming out for 9-10. Deagles, limited U2 with half armor. This is an ugly, disgusting bite for the Mongols to try and finish off this half. And for Atox, they've played this T side on Inferno almost perfectly. MIQ to find himself an opening pick as Blitz takes a back seat until next half.
Yeah, ciao for now. See how they perform in the next one. Mazzino trying to line up the shot there. Unfortunately, not good for the timing. MIQ on it for another one themselves. Great lineup and does lock in load. It's that shot there. Senzu, last player standing now. 1v5 Sitch. They've got just a Deagle and a smoke in hand. It's going to be a dangerous one for them. Let's see if they can come away with at least one.
It sounded really trendy, the 1v5 Sitch. It sounded so trendy. What's wrong with you? But we are going to see the 5-7 scoreline. We're going to have ourselves a little bit of a quick break. We'll be right back with the second half of Atox taking on the Mongols. Hello everybody and welcome back to the second half of Inferno. The Mongols taking on Atox as Atox have got themselves a 7-5 lead. Matsy, after we had a bit of a chat about what the sitch was, what are your thoughts for this second half?
I think that, as we were talking about before, Atox definitely put themselves in a great position. And if they can get this pistol round, that's only going to compound that further. But Techno looking to make sure that that may not occur. Good starter for them to get the opener there. Definitely eager to see if they can muster some more courage and take matters into their own hands.
Well, it's going to be, the 4v5 over towards the A site. The Mongols are walking straight into a death trap. Atox have set it. but it looks as if the Mongols have no sort of reason to pull out as of yet. We're going to see Zesta being able to find a kill. 9-10 to be able to get one back. Zesta to find a second. As we start to see the Mongols run around, Blitz is actually going to look to try and get that plan on towards B. He's going to be one-on-one with MIQ, who looks to have taken a bit of a slow detour there. Should allow Blitz in towards the side. MIQ going to be caught out. The Molotov tries to get pulled out, but MIQ too quick for you. A 5-8 scoreline here as the Mongols continue to fall.
What you gonna do? MIQ makes it work.
What are you going to do when MIQ comes for you?
Yeah.
He's part of the bad boys. He's part of the bad boys.
Hey, the new movie's coming out. MIQ's the star in it.
MIQ's the star in the Bad Boys movie.
Yep.
I'm now a lot more scared of MIQ than I should be.
That's why they brought the franchise back. They knew. MIQ's on the case.
The Atox Bad Boys.
Yeah.
They fight all the admins at all events. We're going to see 9-10 finding an opening kill.
Poor Wonder.
The return of Wonder. And it's just him taking off JL's headband again. We're going to see Techno finding a 2K over towards Banana. Opening up the account for him and opening up the B side for the Mongols. Atox eventually going to send a rotator over, and that's going to be Zesta, but eventually called back if we're able to see Mizzino, my apologies. Mizzo? Yeah, we'll call him Mizzo. Able to see Mizzino. Able to find himself another kill. It'd be something beautiful, but we won't quite see it happen. As Atox is going to be saving over the rifle and the utility belt. The Mongols should pick themselves up a 6th tier map.
Yeah, it's definitely looking likely as the Atox players are going to be looking to latibulate in this one, bring those weapons into the next one, and they should be good to go. At least they can carry through that incendiary grenade there. Smoke and flash definitely going to attribute towards their potential success, being able to nullify whatever the T's will be bringing at them. But the T's obviously having a bit more confidence in their arsenal with plenty of money in the bank there. And they should be able to really complement themselves quite effectively. As you can see here, all the util and plenty of weapons on their way. I just see an auto shotty. Now that one got chucked away.
Please no. Please keep the auto shotty. It's the best gun in the
I saw
game.
it for a second.
I think Cabal is getting
Techno. No
What?
way.
No. What? I thought we were gonna have an auto shotty. My heart's been broken. You used a really big word there as well, Matt. I want you to know I've got no idea what it means. Annihilation to go for an early pick. We're gonna see Dobu finding himself that early pick as Senzu falls. 9-10 to be able to at least get one back through mid. It's all happening here. Not Inferno, early days. Dobu will re-smoke top banana, and it is going to keep Techno in very dicey situation, but the nade from Blitz able to eventually catch Dobu. It's going to force the rotation to come over as the A site looks to be the target for the Mongols.
Target acquired. Time to execute. They've only got Cabal to worry about there. Just waiting patiently through towards the pit. T's ready to lock out with the util. Molly comes out, trying to push forward. They did a lot of damage to Techno, but not going to be able to lock in anything. Kill will come through, and site secured for the Mongols now. They do have Annihilation waiting patiently nearby. MIQ to follow now. Looking to lock in from Arch and Library there. See if they can spot anybody, and they're going to be spotted themselves. 9-10, precise as always. As they dice through that player. Annihilation waiting patiently though, in case anyone tries to cross their way through towards CT spawn. The team's more than likely not going to be going in that direction. Looking to head out through the apartments into safety. So Annihilation at least going to be able to take the consolation prize and keep their weapon into the next one.
How annoyed do you reckon you'd be if you lived in the apartments on Inferno and someone just blew up your courtyard?
I think you'd be pretty annoyed. I'd file a noise complaint.
Yeah, I'm filing a public disturbance. I've always wondered why there's never anybody in the apartments. Like, do they all just have like work or something?
Well, you know, maybe if they converted this into one of the hostage maps, like Office, you could see someone in the apartments.
Dude, they should put Office in the map pool.
Surely.
You know how they're always talking about like removing either Inferno or Mirage?
Yeah,
Just put office in.
do it.
Just put office
Seriously?
in. Valve, just put office in. It'd be so funny. We're going to see the nade stack over towards B. Won't quite find anything just yet. Senzu, Techno being able to find themselves little bits of pieces. Zester's going to have himself a bit of a weird fight against Mazzino. A heavy dink, however, that's all Mazzino will suffer. Cabal will be running over. MIQ will be running over. Cabal having himself a little bit of a journey. Will be ruined by Blitz. He's ruined his Uber ride. MIQ, the last man standing. As Blitz will ruin his wine tour. Can you believe it? Blitz has been so rude this month.
I'm leaving a 5-star review.
On Blitz,
Yep.
but as you were going for a walk, you just shot someone in the head.
4.5.
Did he have mints in his pocket? Can I have one? All right,
Was there free
4.8.
water? Yeah.
4.8.
Sounds good to me, mate.
Have a good night.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, how's your night been,
Yeah, pretty good. Maybe not so good if you're on the T side right now, though. Dobu is cooking right now, finding 2. Not going to find any more. Great trade to come out from Cabal, though. The B site is locked in, and they've got another line of sight with with Cabal and MIQ. Ready and waiting. Well,
oh, he's only cleared. I think he
longer.
gets one.
Amazing stuff there from Cabal, the secret player. And that's just giving them the bomb. Leave it all up to Mazzino to try and do it all. They've actually been dinked now as well. That's going to be a tough endeavor. 1v2, though, it's not impossible.
Yeah, I think as well. It's just a bit of an Uber Eats delivery. We saw their fire, we saw their kills. It's all going to be the one-on-one now. Mazzino having to take on Cabal, both of them quite low. Util being expunged everywhere over the map. 45 seconds to play. Cabal just wants to hide, tuck in. You can't blame him. Mazzino, if he's able to find himself at least a little bit of room to be able to drop that smoke, be able to recover it, recover that bomb, it could potentially spell disaster here for the Mongols. He's got a rough idea where Cabal could be. As Cabal swings, that bomb recovered. Smokes will go up in the middle of the site. Cabal looking to try and find himself a little bit of room to work with. 15 seconds time ticking down. It's been such a patient take into the side. Mazzino hiding into the smoke. He's gone. Like a fart in the wind, Mazzino is gone. Cabal can't find him, hoping to see something on the other side of the smoke. Mazzino has disappeared. It's Cabal looking to try and find a little bit of space. Isolator. Duel! Mazzino's going to win the 1v3!
Incredible stuff. Pulling a bit of a Houdini there. Disappear and reappear at will. And it will pay dividends for them. Nicely done by Mazzino there. Definitely elevating their team's confidence even further. Looking to take Atox down a notch there. So they're just going to be stuck on upgraded pistols and the Scout with minimal utility. But we'll see if that is going to hinder their ability to make things work for themselves. I think they've definitely still got capabilities, and Annihilation plays a testament to that. Huge opener with the Scout.
That just hurts if you're the Mongols. You know, you've finally been able to force Atox onto an eco here, and that's the opening play. You know, a single headshot onto Europa against a running, full running Scout. Like, sometimes you just got to say GG in the chat and log out. I'm not saying that's what should be done here, but like, that's probably what my reaction would have been to that if I was 9-10.
Yeah, at that point, it's time to go get some water.
Yeah, sometimes you're
Time for a timeout. It's always a good day with you, Flam.
Oh, I love hanging out with you, Matt. I don't think we've ever had a dull moment together.
It's always happy days.
We should kiss.
Maybe we should.
Maybe we should. Speaking of kissing, MIQ is going to be kissing this wall here. Util coming out on towards that B site. As Atox on full pistols, just waiting for the B take, as nothing is all too certain as of yet. Util going out. As B eventually going to become under siege. Who's going to get the opening pick here? Is it going to be that CT side? Is it going to be that T side? We're going to see Blitz finding one, Annihilation to find another back. Eventually, MIQ comes alive, able to find one. The AWP can't hit the 360. As Atox will be able to find themselves a 9th and able to get closer to kissing victory.
My gosh. Just kisses all around there. Definitely going to be happy with the results of that round. Yeah.
So many kisses. It's
like say Inferno is a kissing booth. My God.
It's like my formal, brother. So much kissing. Ridiculous.
Love it.
For those of you who don't know what a formal is, it's like, you know what a homecoming or prom is? It's that. It's the Australian version of that.
Yeah, it's that in Australian.
Yeah, in Australian.
Yeah. Good way to open the round up though. Nice couple across both sides. T's going to be held off by a little bit of fire. T's looking to push straight through. Senzu punishes. For more though, will be cut off by even more fire. It's just so much fire, they need to get a smoke out, but going to play it patient. The rest of the team looking to make efforts towards the A side instead.
Where's the fire department? There's so much fire. Can't believe it. They haven't like invested in.
There's no extinguishers.
There's normal societal infrastructure. But Cabal here eventually looking to try and swing. Techno will push out. Won't expect Cabal here as Cabal a bit of trigger discipline. A little bit of a head check there from Techno as Cabal drops him. That man advantage still belonging towards sorry, no man advantages. We see the 3-on-3. But the heavy rotation advantage. Senzu tagged up quite heavily. Flashes going out. Nades going out. Annihilation finally breaks the dead split of the 2-on. Makes it a 2-on-3. Well, with that 5-7 coming out, we'll be able to drop Blitz. That's the bomb. Senzu tagged up quite heavily. Has a whole lot of work to do. 1v3 here. We saw Mazzino pull out a 1v3 out of thin air, but Atox able to beat down Senzu this time. Atox have themselves a 10th.
Taking the lead there, trying to see if they can speed their way to a map of victory. That's all they need to take away the magic number in 3 here. And the Mongols definitely drawing heavily on their economy at the moment. If they draw any further, it could be dire straits for them ahead. It's going to be crucial that they do take some control in this round. And the pressure is on. We'll see if they are going to be able to alleviate it though. So they don't take an early shot, but they at least gain some territory for their efforts. Annihilation on the other point though. Might be able to catch them if they go for a cross here.
Yeah, this is where the util's got to be big. That Molotov will at least alert someone to the presence of Blitz. We start to see Atox hiding in towards the site. I don't mind this at all. Being able to give up that bracket control. We'll see Blitz looking to try and find an angle. Zesta. Oh, that is absolutely clean. Blitz taken down. More util to come out. That nade will hit Mazzino. He's actually ran straight into it. We start to see pressure over towards B, trying to do a rotation over as well. A double swing off the flash. Cabal's going to drop 9-10. It's just going to leave Mazzino by himself here. That nade's going to go straight past him. Flashes, smokes, you name it. They've thrown it at Mazzino. He's just going to be tagged up just a little bit. The B side is where all the action is going to be now. 45 seconds to play. We're going to see Dobu and Senzu go at it. The two U's having themselves a little bit of a fight too. Mazzino drops away. That audio is actually going to be heard. Cabal's going to go chasing and get himself the kill. Techno finding one. MIQ on towards Rose Bushes is going to find a pick as well. The bomb won't be recovered at all. The Mongols are going to run out of time unless Techno gets taken down by someone from Atox.
Let's see if they can make it work here. Time is ticking and the bomb is nowhere to be found. So they might come away with a kill, perhaps. And there it is, locked in on the AWP. Say goodbye, Annihilation. Another could follow, it will. Techno not going down without a fight there. Nicely done to come out of it with 2, but ultimately the round's still going to go to Atox there. At least they make it a little more expensive. But still not the best position to be in. At least Techno can take an AWP out of the round to try and maintain some power for the Mongols. Still, it'll be a tough time ahead of them.
Yeah, it will. For Atox here, if they're able to close out this map, at least close out this single round here, it's going to force the Mongols to be in such a precarious situation where, you know, they won't really have enough money to be able to buy in towards this final round. Buy in towards map point. Senzu, what an opener. Able to find Annihilation, the AWP taken out. Dobu at least able to get himself a trade. That's the AWP recovered at least. So it looks as if MIQ is going to be the one to take the mantle of the big green. He'll be the first to sort of hold down that B line. Dobu is going to rotate over towards A. As it looks as if Atox have actually prepped here for an A hit. But that bomb's still leaning towards B.
Let's see if they can make it work. Nice shot there. Zesta taking a little bit of damage. Not enough to take him out, though. Rest of the team is going to be held off by a bit of fire for the moment. Smoke coming down as well. They can still get themselves prepped. See if they can lay down a line of utility themselves. But the T's are playing both fields at the moment. Maybe even wrap around the world if they get lucky. Dobu going to stop them, however. So nothing going to be working through CT spawn. The A site could be battleground of choice.
Oh,
Still the distraction.
the nade for trade. 910 is able to at least find one. We're going to be seeing MIQ eventually falling. Dobu to find a pick over towards that A site. The bomb's going to be planted down at B. The 2v2 retake here. Going to be absolutely massive. Dobu throwing flashes out. Wants to try and take a little bit of space early. Allowing Zesta to come in through Banana. A crucial retake coming up right here for both of these teams. Dobu taken down. It's all down to Zesta. The 1v2. Both players, their locations known. Zesta taken straight down by Blitz. A huge round for the Mongols if they wanted to stay in this one, and they do.
Well played by the Mongols there to keep themselves alive and thriving. A much needed round, and it works out perfectly for them. Atox still got a little bit of leeway, a bit of flexibility. Gonna be buying up a bit into this one. Completely forcing it up. Some upgraded pistols and Annihilation committing with the M4 there. Recipe for some potential success with that util. See what they can muster, however, as the T's start to make their advancement through towards mid, taking that early control to try and catch someone off guard.
We are going to be seeing MIQ with that pistol, making it back to that 3-on-3. AK's recovered. It is going to leave Annihilation alone on that A side. Rotation eventually coming through from Cabal, but Annihilation will have the heavy test early on. We'll spot out that shoulder. Finding one. Won't be able to find the second. Blitz be there to get the trade. 910 with that AWP. Could be catching out MIQ here and will. It's all going to be down to Cabal, but if he's able to find this kill here, he could have potentially been able to stick the defuse, and 910 could have nothing about it, but the Mongols win the round. They pick themselves up 11. A crucial round, but Atox are going to be able to sort of half kind of full buy into this one. If we see them save here, they'll play for overtime. They don't really have the funds to be able to fully buy and fully be able to get themselves everything here for this one. This will be an interesting decision for Atox in terms of their economy.
Curious to see exactly how they try and pull their way through this. Definitely tough times ahead. It's only getting tougher. T's looking to advance up. A banana, though. Fire already laid in place there. CT's not going to be able to hold too closely. Flash comes through. Lots of damage on the Techno. So actually not too shabby at all for them. Another kill to follow, however. Forces slowly but surely getting whittled down for Atox here. And more to follow. Nice shots from Senzu there.
Senzu's been electric pretty much this entire map. We're going to see Cabal, Annihilation, the early two left to survive. We're going to see bit of shaky moments there. The pistol's eventually going down. It's going to be Annihilation, the last man standing. The plant will go down over towards that B site. Mazzino wanting to try and hunt down Annihilation here, and will. That is a clean shot there from Mazzino. The young star is one of the hearts of millions of CS fans. all over the world. It looks as if he might even be able to lead his team, the Mongols, to winning a 2-0 here against Atox.
Definitely would be impressive if they are going to be able to pull it off. Series point at the moment. If there's ever a time, it was now. Atox need to lock in if they want to play for OT at this point. Otherwise, it is going to be game, set, and match. Let's see exactly how this one's going to go down, as the util already falls into place there. Good deep control for the CTs, making sure to keep their hands on Banana as tightly as they can. Good nade coming out, doing a little bit of damage to Techno. Not enough to take them out of the battle, though. CT's just going to be playing the waiting game. Look to take that control back with a nade of their own.
Yeah, here's where the patience for the Mongols is really going to set through. This is where the experience starts to come in. You won't be feeling pressure in these high-pressure moments. As we see the A-stack coming through for Atox here. They're really sort of letting their B-side do a lot of work. The retake util coming through. We'll confirm that there is a minimum, a single player there. The rotation will come through. Coming all the way over in towards this bracket area of the map. Util starting to come out. 40 seconds to play. Looks as if the rotation's already been called over here from Atox. Smoke's going down. Senzu going to be the first one to take contact against Annihilation. It's actually going to be Techno to get that kill. Blitz finding one. It's all going to be down to Cabal by himself in towards the site. We're going to see the rotation of MIQ come through. It's just going to be half a second too late. The Molotov's already up. The plant's already going down. The 4v2 here to try and be able to find that final round for the Mongols. MIQ finding one. MIQ finding two. Stuck in the 1v4. He's been able to make it a 1v2 within a blink of an eye. Finding a third. Won't be able to find Mazzino, and the Mongols will be able to pick up themselves round number 13.